All right, guys. Yes. Thank you so much. Just a moment. Sorry. Okay. Give me a moment. All right. Yes. So let's get started with the amazing session today. I have an awesome topic to discuss with you, and that's your biohacking your health, how we can do that. And I'm going to show you a tool as well. Okay. I'm going to show you a tool as well, that how we can use that tool in our life to biohack our health and what this biohack is all about. Okay. So let's get started. I'll just share my screen with you. Okay. Give me a moment. All right. Yes. So my screen is visible to you guys. Let me know if my screen is visible. Yeah. Yeah. Please type it in the chat box if it's visible. Super awesome. Super awesome. Hi, Kanchan, Ananya, Rokia, Jennifer, Alok. Awesome. Megamix, please type your name there. Yeah. Okay. नहीं तो मेगामिक्स का मेगामिक्स ही रहेगा फिर. Okay, so let's get started. Obesity free India, that's the mission, that's the goal, because whenever you start something, you start with the mission. अगर mission नहीं है ना, तो क्या तो आप start करोगे, कहाँ पे आप पहुंचोगे, we will be lost on the way, right? So the mission is obesity free India, because India is no more only obesity capital, but also a diabetes capital, and that's why a total word which has come into the picture is the diabesity. Diabetic plus obesity, both are raising at an alarming rate. And I was just reading news where it was mentioned by 2035, half of the population in the world, okay, half of the population in the world will be struggling with obesity, and among them, the most of them will be the children. Why? Because obviously it passed through one generation to another, the eating habits, the BMI, the obesity. It also impacts the genes, right? Everything gets impacted with that. So half of the population, obviously the children will get impacted. So it is a high time that when we improve our health, when we work on our lifestyle, on our habits, we can actually save or protect our children's health too. Yeah. Yes, with me in the chat box. Yes. All right. Okay. So this is Ravish here. Very nice. Yeah, so that's the goal here. And let's discuss about the pillars of the health. What are these pillars? So these pillars are basically your foundation. Okay, the foundation of overall well-being and optimal health. And the pillars are interdependent. Okay, these are the foundations. And what are these foundations? This foundation is your nutrition. Number one is your nutrition. Nutrition is the cornerstone of our health. We all know that. Okay, providing the body with the nutrients, with the necessary fuel it needs to function properly. Right? So right nutrition is always required. A balanced diet which is rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, proteins, healthy fats are all needed in order to function properly, isn't it? Yeah, that's why we focus so much on the nutrition part, because that's what we are actually. Yeah. And the second pillar of an optimal health, of a great health, of a good well-being is your physical activity. Very important, physical activity. So regular physical activity is crucial for maintaining your physical health, your muscle strength, your cardiovascular fitness, and flexibility. So for that, physical exercise is important. And the third pillar to your optimal health, to a great health, is your sleep. I know most of us neglect the sleep. हाँ, 4 घंटे सोते हैं, 5 घंटे सोते हैं, चल जाता है काम, right? But sleep is important pillar. If something happens to the pillar, what will happen? Shaking, the entire building will shake. So these are those pillars of our optimal health. Okay. The third pillar is the sleep, which is essential for physical repair, your cognitive function, your emotional health. And quality sleep, what it does, it supports your growth and stress management, and you feel fresh when you wake up in the morning, right? It rejuvenates our body, it repairs our cells. So builds up our immunity too. And if you're looking for muscle building too, For flushing your belly fat, yes, for flushing your belly fat too, sleep is important. Okay, it's a very important pillar. And the last pillar of optimal health is positive mental attitude. अगर आप negativity में डूबे हुए हो, so what will happen? Your cortisol level, your stress level will be all time high. And cortisol loves fat. वो छोड़ेगा नहीं, वो आपको पकड़ के रखेगा, वो आपका बेस्ट फ्रेंड बन के रहेगा if you have a negative mindset. So we have to have a positive outlook, okay? Because it influences how we think, हम कैसा सोच रहे हैं, how we feel, how we behave, and how we handle our stress. So having a positive mental attitude is very, very important. Okay, so ये जो है optimal health के pillars हैं, foundation है. How we can have a great health? By following these 4 things. Okay, right? But now let's move forward. I have something to surprise you. I have something to surprise you. If it is just the good food, exercise, sleep, positive attitude, अगर ये 4 चीजें ही required है एक healthy living के लिए, then why such incidents are also we are seeing? Saurav Ganguly, fit, right? Cricketer, fit है एकदम, suffered heart attack. Yuvraj Singh diagnosed with cancer. Mishti Mukherjee passed away due to keto diet. And recently, Nikhil Kamath, right? The founder of Zerodhara, shayad, right? Yeah, he also suffered heart attack, mild heart attack. And then everywhere it is, being fit is not healthy. Okay, you cannot say if you are fit, you are healthy. So is there anything else also? That is the question now. We are all relying on these 4 parameters. ठीक है, अच्छा खाना खा रहे हैं हम, बैलेंस डाइट खा रहे हैं हम, फिट है, राइट, अच्छे से सो पा रहे हैं, पॉजिटिव हैं, बट फिर भी ये हो रहा है, ऐसा क्यों है? ऐसा क्यों है? And how we can protect us from these incidents, and why such incidents happening despite these traditional pillars? क्यों हो रहा है ये सब? And how we can stop them? So these traditional pillars क्या outdated हो चुके हैं? Yeah, are these outdated now, no more relevant? नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. They are still relevant. But अभी क्या हो गया है? They are actually, have gone to a next level. Okay, they are evolving significantly at a high level with the invention of biohacking. उसकी वजह से जो है ये बहुत ज्यादा हम और ज्यादा डेप्थ में चले गए हैं, and that's why when we are talking about nutrition, when we are talking about exercise, we are just talking at a superficial level. ऊपर से हम बात कर रहे हैं. So let's discuss about that, how this biohacking has impacted these 4 pillars. So सबसे पहले, what is this biohacking? Biohacking is basically a practice of using technology, your lifestyle interventions, and various other methods to optimize your health and well-being. जहाँ पे हम technology और lifestyle modify कर रहे हैं, और we are using other ways as well to optimize our health, उसको हम बोलते हैं biohacking. Okay, and here how biohacking connects and update these traditional pillars. Let's discuss that. कि nutrition को biohacking ने कैसे impact किया है? Now, traditional nutrition or traditional advice जो हम सब देते ही हैं, right? Or you might have heard also, right? That focus on eating a balanced meal, or maybe start counting your calories, or maybe follow a specific diet plans. So these were the traditional advice which we used to get. But in biohacking approach, now this advice has gone into more depth. How it has gone into more depth? It is more highly personalized, because it involves now the data from your genetic testing, from your blood tests and other biomarkers to tailors one diet to your unique biological makeup, optimizing for individual nutrient needs, क्योंकि हर individual जो अलग है उसकी अलग requirement है, right? So nutrition कैसे change हो चुका है because of the biohacking? Now we are bringing the genetic testing, we are bringing the blood test reports, the other health biomarkers कि आपकी health condition कैसी है, उसके basis पर जो है आपका nutrition plan design होता है. तो क्या हो गया? और ज्यादा personalized हो चुका है. It's not only limited to a balanced meal, it is more personalized now, right? जो आपके health biomarkers, health parameters को भी improve कर सके. That is how your nutrition plan has changed in comparison to the traditional plan. Then comes your exercise also. Now traditional exercise जो recommendation रहती थी वो generally क्या रहती है? कि आप 150 minutes per week you should be exercising. That is what you might have heard. 10,000 steps you might have heard, right? But again, it has been changed because of the biohacking effect. So biohacking क्या promote करता है? A more personalized exercise regime tailored to an individual's genetic predisposition. I mean, now some of the clients have gone through their genetic reports, and what has been recommended to them is don't do HIIT, because for you HIIT is good, but for the other person HIIT is bad, right? Your body is not capable of doing HIIT. You should not be doing HIIT because that will put more pressure on your heart, right? So all this in-depth information we are getting from the biohacking. Okay, and what kind of workouts and tracking your physiological responses to different exercises, all these are coming into picture now. Okay, that is how the exercise has also been impacted with biohacking. And the third pillar is your sleep. Okay, is your sleep. While the traditional pillar always emphasizes on the quantity of the sleep, कि आप 8 घंटे सो या 7 घंटे सो, right? But now it delves deeper into the quality of sleep and its phases. There are different phases of sleep. Okay, so biohacking gets into that, into your sleep pattern, and adjusting your environmental factors like light exposure, your bedroom temperature. Obviously this we all, if you're struggling with the sleep, these are very important things to be considered, okay, in order to improve the sleep quality for your improved health and your obviously the cognitive function. Yeah. And the fourth pillar is your stress management. Now, traditional approaches often suggest generic stress reduction techniques. वो क्या techniques होती है कि आप deep breathing करो अपने आप को relax करने के लिए, या meditation आप कर सकते हो अपने आप को relax करने के लिए. But biohacking approaches जो हैं, they are using a different approach. Biohacking are using different approach. They are using, neurofeedback mechanism and personalized mindfulness practices. It also looks at the biochemical aspect of your stress and addressing your hormonal balance. Okay, so based on that, it is tailor-made for an individual. So agar hum dekhein, biohacking doesn't render these pillars irrelevant, but it has gone deeper and has gone more personalized. Okay, ताकि जो incidents है, fit बंदे को भी heart attack आ रहा है, fit बंदा भी मर रहा है, वो incidents को protect किया जा सके by being more personalized. Okay, by being more personalized, and that's how the incidents like this, can be saved. Yeah. Now, biohack your health. Biohacking, as I mentioned, doesn't render these pillars irrelevant, but rather deepens and personalizes them. It goes more into the depth of it, that how you can get a better health. Yeah. So what are the benefits of biohacking now? How it can contribute to a better life? Yeah. Of course, it helps in improving your physical health. Right? आपकी physical health improve होती है इससे. As we work on the optimization of your diet, of exercise, your sleep, which can lead to your improved metabolic health. आपकी metabolic health improve होगी तो आपका weight management भी better होगा, and reduced risk of chronic diseases. Right? So tailoring these aspects to one genetic makeup revealed from genetic testing can enhance the effectiveness of these interventions. Yeah. And second is your increased energy levels. जब आप हर चीज optimize कर रहे हो, obviously your body has become more efficient in utilizing the fuel which you are consuming, and you are consuming the right nutrition, which is for your body, right? So obviously it will help in increasing your energy levels too. And then longevity and anti-aging. Some biohacking interventions aim at extending the life and improving the quality of life in later years. So that way also we can work on the anti-aging, because it works at a cellular level. अगर cellular level पर कुछ काम हो रहा है, तो obviously it will help in the longevity and anti-aging. Improved sleep quality, as we mentioned, it is more, biohacking strategies like regulating sleep environment, using sleep trackers. So all these things enhance the sleep quality, right? And nutritional optimization, वो हम already discuss कर चुके हैं, and the stress management. So these are all benefits which we can get from the biohacking, and that is the way to biohack our health. Biohacking का मतलब है टेक्नोलॉजी की इंटरवेंशन, हेल्प लेना, लाइफस्टाइल की इंटरवेंशंस करना, लाइफस्टाइल को थोड़ा मॉडिफाई करना अपने जीन्स के अकॉर्डिंग, सो दैट वी कैन प्रोटेक्ट आवरसेल्व्स फ्रॉम द क्रॉनिक डिजीजेस एंड लिव आवर लाइफ to the fullest and at the peak of our energy levels, right? Because one man's food is another man's poison. यहाँ पे एक कॉन्सेप्ट आ जाता है, वो कॉन्सेप्ट है आपका बायो इंडिविजुअलिटी. If you see, every individual is unique, right? Every individual is unique. किसी के ऊपर क्या सूट करता है, किसी के ऊपर क्या सूट करता है. So personalization is the key here, right? So that is what we are focusing on. Right? What if you can be as energetic and productive at the age of 90, like the way you are right now, at the age of 40 or at the age of 50? 90 में भी अगर हम इतने रहें तो possible है. Yes, it's possible. Wouldn't life be great if you could possibly prevent the lifestyle diseases like cancer, diabetes, stroke, hypertension, Alzheimer? Right? We can do that by using what? By using epigenetics. Okay. Now this is personalized lifestyle modification using your genometabolic analysis. What is this genometabolic analysis? Now, geno is a genetic analysis, okay? As per your genes, what diseases, what problems you are predisposed to. अभी अगर आपकी फैमिली में किसी को शुगर है, okay, डायबिटीज है, या फिर बीपी की इश्यूज है, थायराइड का इश्यूज है, have you heard people telling you कि अगर आपके पापा को है तो आपको भी हाई चांसेस है रहने के, right? So उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? उसको हम बोलते हैं predisposition, that you are predisposed because it is hereditary, right? You are predisposed. So this is genetic testing. यहाँ से होगा, plus metabolic testing. ये आपके जो health biomarkers हैं, where we do the blood test. That is your metabolic analysis, which at FUME we are doing metabolic analysis, right? So now what we are bringing along with the metabolic is the genetic testing. Okay, so that you can get more personalization, personalized to you, in specific to you, okay, based on your genes as well. Who are you? You're starting. Our body is made up of cells, right? We are cells, from cell, chromosome, and then our DNA. Okay, and our genes carry all the information, right? The color of the skin, shape of your nose, your lifestyle diseases, everything, is coming from our ancestors, right? And if we are predisposed to certain diseases, जैसे मैंने बताया, अगर आप डायबिटीज है आपकी फैमिली में, या फिर कैंसर का प्रॉब्लम है आपकी फैमिली में, किसी को हुआ पास्ट में, right? So you have a high chances of having that because it is in the genes. It is in the genes. But can we control that by doing genetic testing? That's a question. That's a big question, right? Yeah, exactly. What we can do is we can decode your DNA ki what problems you are pre-exposed to, right? Future में क्या क्या आपको problems हो सकती हैं, उनको अभी से हम stop कर सकते हैं. कैसे stop कर सकते हैं? By lifestyle interventions. Okay, by lifestyle interventions हम उस gene को off कर सकते हैं जो डायबिटीज प्रमोट कर रहा है आपका, जो ओबेसिटी प्रमोट कर रहा है, जो बीपी प्रमोट कर रहा है. We can switch it on and off those genes. Okay, if we know that कि ये करने से, अगर हमें पता है ये करने से हमें ये प्रॉब्लम होगा, हम वो करेंगे नहीं, right? So that's how this will help. You'll be able to know lifestyle diseases for which you have high risk, possible causes of such diseases, how various nutrients work based on your genotype, and how various medicines work at cellular level. So ये सब जो है, we can get this, and this is your epigenetic theory. Genes are loaded guns. You already have a genes. आपके अंदर already genes है. Diabetic, hyper-diabetic genes है. अगर आपकी फैमिली में already diabetes है, आपके अंदर thyroid, hyperactive thyroid problem के genes हैं, क्योंकि आपकी फैमिली में thyroid का है, या फिर cancer cells हैं, right? But so that is what genes are loaded guns. But अगर हम अपना environment change कर दें, अगर हम उसको पानी ना दें जो उसको एक्टिवेट करे, तो वो एक्टिवेट नहीं होगा. Okay, that is the power the science has bring in to us. Okay, so this is called as epigenetics. When we switch on and off as per our desire, कि हम चाहते हैं तो हम switch on करेंगे. Obviously, बीमारी को कौन switch on करना चाहता है? We all want to shut down the diseases, right? We don't want to, right? So we want to offload the guns by creating that environment, by giving that environment to our cells कि वो problem ही erupt ना हो, create ना हो. Right? So experience your transformation with the most scientific weight management program. Unlock your genetic potential for weight management. Boost your gut health. Discover the power of balanced nutrition and convert yourself into fat burning machine. So that's the idea here. Focus on the cause, not on the symptom. अभी क्या होता है जब हमें कोई problem होती है, we run to a doctor, right? And doctor gives us the solution. कि आप ये ले लो, ये मेडिसिन ले लो, ठीक है, सिम्टम्स आपके कंट्रोल हो जाएंगे. बट व्हाट वी आर फोकसिंग ऑन हियर इज फोकस ऑन द रूट कॉज. अगर हम रूट कॉज पे ही काम करेंगे, सो व्हाट विल हैपन? योर सिम्टम्स विल ऑटोमेटिकली सबसाइड, और वो सिम्टम्स आएंगे ही नहीं. Right? So find the root cause of your emotional trauma, autoimmune reactions, your B12 deficiency, vitamin D deficiency, then omega-3 deficiencies. These deficiencies all you can check with your blood test. Insulin resistance, high mercury level, right? Gut inflammation. Okay, so everything is, we can check it and take care of it. Yeah. And belly fat is the symptom. Okay, and cause is something else. Right? Cause is something else. So what we need to do? We need to work on the root cause. Most of us are genetically predisposed to obesity. All right? And common diet and exercise plans don't work because one shoe doesn't fit all. All right? घर में भी अगर आपके घर में 5 लोग हैं, 5 का अलग size है. Right? So one plan doesn't fit to all, and that is why the high personalization is needed. And as per the study, a person's risk of obesity increases 5-fold if they are related to an extremely obese woman. आपकी नानी की जनरेशन, okay? आपकी नानी की जनरेशन से वो obesity अगर है, तो वो, as per the research, it is proven कि वो carry forward होती है. So 2-3 generations it pass on, the disease pass on. The problem pass on. Okay, that is as per the studies which has been conducted. Okay, and another study reports that grandparents, parents, and children tend to have a similar BMI, and that is why they are telling by 2035 children will be the highest population who will be obese by 2035 among half of the population of the world. Okay, now question here is, are grilled food healthy? Generally we recommend, right, instead of deep frying the things, you can grill, right, and have it. But are grilled foods healthy? Now, after seeing the genetic reports, I was thrilled also that grilled food, can be dangerous if you have a risk of colorectal cancer. Then it is adding a fuel to that. अगर आप already predisposed हो कि आपको ये colorectal cancer हो सकता है, और उसके ऊपर आप हर रोज मतलब मैक्सिमम टाइम आप ग्रिल्ड फूड खा रहे हो, तो इट इज लाइक एडिंग, हवन में जो घी डलता है ना, उसका काम करेगा. Okay, it can be disaster if you have a genetic predisposition towards this. But grilled food, yes, it is recommended. General guidelines क्या है? तले हुए से अच्छा है ग्रिल्ड खा लो, पर जिसको ये predisposition है उसके लिए ग्रिल्ड भी जहर है. Very simple, right? So avoid general diet plans and exercise programs, and we can help you by personalizing your lifestyle modification based on your genetic and metabolic profile. Okay, and studies have found people who diet according to their DNA lose more weight, because you know what is good, what ingredients you should be consuming, and that's how you will be able to optimize your nutrition at a better level. Okay, at a better level. So if you have a cancer in the family, prostate or breast cancer, genome test could tell you that your risk of developing the hereditary form of the disease is low or high. Okay, so that's where this genetic testing will help you. And now here is, very surprising news here. I've got, Bob Harper, he got heart attack. A fitness influencer got a heart attack at the age of 51 despite being fit due to genetic reason. Okay, due to genetic reason. And I forgot the name. The person who founded the word marathon, okay, who was a great marathon, he also died of heart attack at the age of 52 because his father also expired at the age of 40 due to heart attack. And when they found the connection, they found though he was very healthy, very active, right, his arteries were all blocked, right? Yeah, so it's all goes with the genetics. And Angela Angelina Jolie, I was amazed after reading her story. She went through lot of surgeries. Why? Because she went through genetic testing and there was a high risk of cancer. Okay, so she had removed her breast because she was first detected that she has a high risk, 99% chances of having breast cancer. So she removed her breast. And then she found that she will be having a ovarian cancer. So she removed that as well. Why? Because she don't want to go through that traumatic phase where she's struggling with cancer. So she prevented herself and she underwent. I mean, you can go through her story. It is available on Google if you type. Okay. Yeah. So 87% chances of breast cancer, 50% chance of ovarian cancer. So she avoided that risk by going through the surgery. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how, it will help. Now, when the technology is improving, definitely. I myself have, gone through the genetic testing. I'm waiting for my reports as of now. Some of my clients have got it. I'll show you how the reports will come, okay? And it will amaze you. Indians predisposed to heart failure due to genetic reasons. 80% of heart attack death in Gujarat within 11 to 25 age group over 6 months. Yeah. So all this are coming up, as we say, we are young, nothing gonna happen to us, but now there is no age. Yeah, there is no age. So how many of you want a solution for that? And I told you that I will show you a tool here that how we can, how we can be at the cutting edge of the technology for our health when it comes to our health. Okay, we can be at the cutting edge of our technology. And the tool here, what I'm going to tell you is about the genetic testing, okay, genome testing. And I recently saw, Government of India is also doing 10,000 genome experiment, 10,000 genome project. Yeah, where, they are testing 10,000 genomes in order to find a better drug कि कैसे बीमारियों को प्रोटेक्ट करा जा सकता है, कैसे जो है पब्लिक को अच्छी हेल्थ दी जा सकती है. So their government is also thinking in terms of now bringing on the biohacking the systems कि they can give a better health care in India too. Okay, so we are at the right time, at the right pace. Okay, when the government is also testing the genomes. So here also they are testing the genomes. Okay, you can take a genome test, which is highly comprehensive genetic predisposition test where more than 200 health conditions will be analyzed. Okay, and this is how it happens. It is a saliva test. Okay, through saliva test they will do your testing for all the details. All these tests are included in that: your cancer, male specific test, female specific, nutrition, obesity traits, cardiovascular, drug response कि कौन सी ड्रग सूट करती है, कौन सी नहीं करती है. When we go to a doctor, I remember, there is one drug which doesn't suit me, and I always tell the doctor, I forgot the name of the drug, that doesn't suit me. I don't take that. If I have a pain, as a painkiller, I stay away from that drug. So drug response, diabetes, skin, autoimmune, mental wellness, ये सारे के सारे टेस्ट जो हैं आपके 200+ टेस्ट जो हैं यहाँ पे चेक होंगे. Okay, this is your epigenetic lifestyle modification. So what will happen is, once you give your saliva, your test will happen. The genetic counselor will be having an appointment with you. Okay, so your genetic report, your metabolic analysis, lifestyle recommendations will come, health data storage, they will have an app as well, practitioners platform, and a smart nutrients. Okay, so all this will be coming in this. Okay. Yeah, so here is the app you will be getting where, all your data will be stored. Okay, and you can track everything. So that is how this personalized lifestyle modification based on your genome metabolic analysis. So 260+ test, genetic consultation will happen with the genetic doctor. एक बारी आपकी रिपोर्ट आएगी तो डॉक्टर आपके साथ डिस्कस करेगा कि क्या क्या आपको करना चाहिए as per your reports, and then they will be also giving you the recommendations. I'll show you now. Okay, and of course it's a kit. It's a company pricing here. Okay, the company pricing is around 35,700 something, some change is there, right? So that is a company pricing. Okay, so this is a kit. And now once your genetic reports and your recommendations have come, we will be clubbing it with our existing plan. Okay, now our existing plan, because we have given you a plan on your metabolic health. ठीक है, आपके मेटाबॉलिक हेल्थ के ऊपर, जहां पे आपने अपना हेल्थ बायोमार्कर्स चेक करे हैं, आपने अपना ब्लड टेस्ट चेक करा है, राइट, फॉर द डेफिशिएंसीज, फॉर द विटामिन्स एंड एवरीथिंग, राइट, उसके बेसिस, एक्सिस्टिंग प्रीकंडीशंस के बेसिस पे आपका जो है प्लान अभी डिजाइन हुआ है. जब आपकी ये जेनेटिक रिपोर्ट भी आ जाएगी तो ये सारी गाइडलाइंस भी इसमें एड ऑन होके आपका जो है आगे और एट अ डीपर लेवल और चीजें उसमें ऐड हो जाएंगी. ओके, या, so that is how it will become your fume DNA based program. Okay, so now WHO क्या बोल रहा है? WHO is talking about understanding genetic predisposition to disease and knowledge of lifestyle modifications that either exacerbate the condition, जो बढ़ा सकती हैं आपकी बीमारी को और कम कर सकती हैं. That is the potential for disease is necessary for the public to make informed choices. अगर हमें पता है कि ये चीज नहीं हमें खानी है, इससे हमें ये हो सकता है, at least we can cut down, right, we can minimize and then gradually we can stop it, ताकि हम अपने जीन्स को ऑफ कर दें कि वो बीमारी हो ना हमको, right. So obviously we will be at more informed as an individual. Okay, what if you could live 100 years disease free? Yes, Sunil Shetty is talking about it. He is the part of this brand. Okay, so you have a chance to live more than 100 years.